Digimon. Digivolve into champion. Digivolve into ultimate.
I don't know. But this guy is one of the weird ones, and I think I've shown you a handful of the X-Antibody Diggles.
I think so. Like, they're all just kind of just, like, well-intentioned redesigns.
Kind of, yeah.
Like, they decided, okay, we're gonna make new versions of some of these things, so we're just gonna, like, fix some of the things that aren't good about them, and some of them were good, and some of them are boring.
Yeah, and some of the redesigns, I think when I was showing them to you, the one that you really liked was actually Fat Baby X.
Yeah, he had, like, the
okay.
little blue stripes and stuff.
Yeah, and he was, like, a slightly
made
more
sense.
dinosaur sort of redesign. This guy is, like, one of the finals in that line of the dinosaurs. This is one of the ones that I don't really care for so much, because he's literally just, this is that Digimon, but we added more armor and more detailed pieces, and we just piled it on.
Yeah, he looks like a toy design so much.
More like a toy design than normal, too.
Yeah, like he's very chunky, and he's got really bright colors, as well as being a robot that probably transforms.
He's got, like, the weird Batman Arctic armor problem going on, where they just start throwing things at a character, and it's really obvious that it's not supposed to be there. Where it's literally just, here, we'll put bigger claws on him, and bigger shoulder pads, and more knees, or whatever.
Yeah. And this part flips open and you can shoot darts out of his arm.
And this one flips open and you can press a button and he hooks up to the water pressure.
We're doing way better against this
out.
guy. I don't know if it's because of, like, the forms we got, or if it's just that I've set us up better.
I'm going to guess it's the forms. But I don't know for sure. So this guy, yeah, I mean, we're doing way better, you're right. This shouldn't be a big problem.
He probably just doesn't have quite so much HP either.
He might be slightly weaker, yeah.
Because we're doing good damage, but we also barely started. But I do have, like, a jillion boosts on Fat Baby. Yeah, like, even she's doing that much. Our dog's not doing much, but he's also vital for buffing, so he's allowed to do less. Oh, you know what? There you go. More buffs.
I keep forgetting
He's
what
the
that one
buffest
does. Because weak attack sounds like you're making him weaker.
Yeah, it sounds bad. Like, there's kind of a problem with some of these translations.
I don't even know if it's like a translation error. I just want to say it might just be like a weird... you know what? No, translation error, I guess, makes sense. It's like somebody had no idea what they were actually putting. It's like they thought, no, this
shit.
totally makes sense.
He dead.
Like immediately.
Yeah, that was fine.
That was quick.
Yep.
What do you think that was, like 5 minutes?
I don't know. It was fine. We spent like 3 or 4 turns buffing and then like 3 or 4 turns fighting.
An anti-ability?
I don't know. I think it's just like a single battle item effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were not things that I would have used in the battle, so it's like whatever.
Fair enough.
Anything else in this area?
Go back to the beginning of this area. Like the one where all the gems are and all that other stuff.
This area?
No. Farther.
Back?
Yeah, all the way back to the beginning area.
Oh, wait, I need that gem.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize, no, you're right. There's like a hallway.
So you know what I realized about this area that's actually really cool?
What?
So I was making a big deal out of this is going to be like the Final Fantasy X like crap orb puzzles. Mm-hmm. And then I realized, you know what, it super isn't, because picking up that rainbow gem made me realize that you can hold all of the gems at once. It does not matter. The doors aren't open unless the gem's, in the pedestal or whatever.
Yeah.
But you can totally hold all of these gems at once, which makes this significantly easier, because I was looking at this and thinking like, oh man, if we ever want to move those gems around, we're going to have to pick up one and then put it somewhere else.
Yeah, there was no reason to believe
it.
that when you made that assumption.
I guess so. Some part of me immediately freaked out because it's mazes and orbs, and I went, no!
Yeah.
Because that's like the only orb maze puzzle I can think of as Final Fantasy X. This is so much easier.
Yeah, like, you gotta remember this game is supposed to be playable by children.
Some would argue Final Fantasy X should be playable.
No, those are... Okay, Final Fantasy is marketed more towards teens and adults, not in any way where the content is necessarily anything, like, risque, but more like they're trying to be a little more, like, weirdly philosophical with their plots and stuff. Like, they don't really think that this is for kids. This is Digimon. This is going to be for, like, 12-year-olds.
Yeah, probably. Somebody pointed out in the comments on the episode where I mentioned the sphere mazes in Final Fantasy X that the one near the end of the game to get the perfect weapon is one of the hardest mazes in that game and is incredibly unforgiving, and you get one shot at it, and if you mess up you do not get it at all.
So I don't remember the experience of getting the bonus shit in Final Fantasy X, but I do know that I had literally everything except the final weapon that you needed to finish the butterfly minigame for. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
And fuck that butterfly catching minigame. Holy shit, it was impossible.
I don't even remember the butterfly
It was
catching
broken as
minigame.
hell. It was one of those things where, like, you kind of have to... I want to say that it was timed, and also you had to avoid catching
Second
the
story,
butterflies
by the
you
way.
didn't want. So what are we doing?
Just pick up all the gems.
Why?
We're gonna rearrange them.
Okay. I should put on a no encounter.
Yeah, you probably should, because we're gonna be in here for a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to kill this guy or just run?
I'm not running. There's no reason to run.
Alright. You're gonna be
But
your
yeah.
little jetpack dog and
Yeah, it's not going to do much.
punch this other dog.
But the butterfly minigame in Final Fantasy X is, like, unplayable for everyone except this guy in high school that I knew. He was very smug about it.
What a jerk.
Nah, he wasn't a jerk. He was just better at Final Fantasy X specifically. But anyways, yeah, this game is not as hard as that game.
No. All I remember from that in terms of minigames, because like I said, I don't actually...
Ha.
Okay, yes. I think everyone remembers that. And the Japanese version is even worse. If you guys don't believe me, go out and... Tidus's laugh from that game, the fake laugh that he does with Yuna, where he's like, ha, 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 ha. And everybody, like, remembers that. That's, like, really... Don't forget to know a counter.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those ones where it's like everybody remembers that stupid garbage. The Japanese version is like 100 times worse. The Japanese version is like a crow when he does it. Like, it's the fakest laugh you've ever heard, where he's just like, ha, 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 ha. And it's like, oh my god, stop. Please just stop. And that's literally the line that comes out of Yuna's mouth.
What are we doing now?
Take all... did you take all of them?
Yes, I have them all.
Okay. Make it... I don't know how you're supposed to know this. Make it red, blue, yellow from left to right. I seriously don't get that.
Maybe, like, Grandpa's hidden somewhere. We haven't seen him yet in this area.
Yeah.
Maybe he's hidden here somewhere and we're supposed to have asked him about it.
Maybe?
But it seems to have done something.
I don't know. Is red, blue, yellow the... No, because that involved green. The last time that we got a portal and took it to someplace. You might want to heal before you actually fight anything, though. Because you haven't gone back to headquarters yet.
Yeah, we probably should.
Wow, they just drop you right in front of them. I hope this isn't an automatic fight. Okay, no, you walk away. That's...
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess that's okay. I kind of expected you to walk forward if you walked anywhere. Yeah, we're gonna need to use some of the big ones, I think.
I'm gonna use some of the moderate ones because I have an ass load of them.
Yeah, just use a ton of those, I guess.
It's
We've
not
got
like it's hard.
70 of them. Eh. This makes me miss that, I think it's Dragon Quest has a button in a lot of the newer games where you can open up the menu and then just click heal all.
Yeah.
And it will use all of your items as efficiently as possible to heal your characters and spells.
Yeah, so what is this guy?
I believe based on what I saw from a distance, and based on the fact that I have seen this guy so often, and I don't know why, because I'm not even sure what series he's from, but he's in everything. This is Chaosmon.
Warp Digimon.